Okay. See if everything comes up correctly. Yep, looking like we're all good. Cool. All right. Might as well just hop on into it then. Gonna go ahead and continue on with my uh, Greedfall. I almost said Greedfall too. That doesn't exist. Greedfall playthrough. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and boot up the game and get started then. Uh, where is my button? Around here somewhere. Have I gone blind? This happened a lot, like one of the other times I tried playing Greedfall. There it is. There we go. All right. Oh, and my. Oh no, they're responding. Okay. What is happening here? There we go. Okay. So I've made, maybe you don't know because I haven't told it. Um, Continue and so I had made some changes to my audio settings, unbeknownst to me, which isn't all that surprising because I didn't really pay attention. Um, I had my gain on my new microphone like all the way down, so uh, apparently my audio is very quiet. So I'll probably be louder from now on. However, it'll pick more things up, like my dog itching her collar, which you probably just heard. And I think keyboard noises are more pronounced. I tried messing around with some of the settings, but didn't exactly come out the best because when I lowered it to the point you couldn't hear keyboard noises, um, my voice was also starting to get back into the hard to hear range. So hopefully this is better. I positioned my mic as far away from my keyboard as possible, but it's off to the side of my face, so I'm not speaking directly into it. So I don't know how that's going to affect it. I'll have to check on that later. Anyways, that's my audio spiel done for now. So I'm going to continue on. First, however, I'm going to take off my sweatshirt. One moment. Hopefully I don't run over my dog. Oh no, she's crawled under the bed. Your favorite spot. I don't know why. Oh, my neck. How about it's still tracking me so it just sees me struggling? That's great. All right. Let me get back in position. I'm going to recalibrate. Don't mind any. Don't mind me. Recal. Yeah. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. Okay, so that should be fine. All right. What was I doing? I was doing a main quest. This was the swamp, right? I was heading back to the village after I had defeated the um swamp thing. It's got a real name, but I don't even want to begin to pronounce these things because it's hard. Did I have Petrus in my? Oop, don't mind the stutters. It's just loading. I think I just made a bunch of stuff. I just got. Did I get a? Why is that highlighted? Oh, probably because I. Petrus again. Okay. I don't know why all that is highlighted. Can I? Nope. I was hoping there was like mark all red things, but I guess not. Brings me right to the door. I suppose that is fairly useful.
You survived. Which must mean,
Oh.
alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
Almost. There was a trap in the swamps?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear.
Hoping.
The swamps do not like to give back those who enter.
You underestimate the
have
power
seen
of
things that
firearms.
no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not
It's like
know
the
the
berser-
ingredients,
the
but you know
Viking
now how
berserkers.
the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen.
At least you're
You
honest.
are a brave on Almanawi. And I would like to request your help.
You request
With?
my help after sending me on a suicide mission.
Yeah.
You helped us to find
I don't
the
really
camp
remember.
of the Soul Lasser.
It's been like 2
And
weeks
you have
since I
proven
played the
your
game.
valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends
Well,
with
yeah,
her
I'm a
twin
diplomat.
sister.
It is my job.
I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
That would depend why we're... I guess I don't really have a choice at this point.
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
That's a good point, actually. Tiara, any thoughts?
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Well, Father makes a very good point. Yeah, I am a representative of the congregation. If I just kind of show up attacking the Inquisition, even if, their actions aren't sanctioned, I think they would, take exception to that. I'm gonna just fast travel to make my life easier. Let me look at quests first. Oops. Oh, X. I was pressing buttons trying to figure out which one was to actually put my sword away. Okay. Can I not change? I want the other one. Oh, change the follow-up. There we go. Since I'm already on this trail, let's continue with it. What's the other things? Okay. Question. I should probably question those people while I'm in the area. Yeah, so while I wait to load, I had to take a week off of doing any type of streaming, which was not planned. I had ended up somehow pinching my sciatica on my left side, so even sitting down was a struggle, which as someone in their 20s, having to admit that hurts my pride a little bit. But yeah, like I mean, I could sit for a while, but if I sat for too long and then got up, the pain would be much worse. So I ended up like laying a lot and getting up constantly. So that's not really conducive to even doing like the 2-hour streams that I do. Because if I sat for that long and got up and moved, I might just crumple to the floor. So I decided to just take, you know, the week to myself and, you know, recover. I had done a stream the Sunday before this happened. However, I don't know what's going on with my body. But that Sunday, I only got like a half hour into the stream before I just got super lightheaded, and to the point where like I could not concentrate, and I'm not really sure where that came from. So I ended up not even releasing that VOD just because I didn't really get anything done. It was a Minecraft stream of one of the new mod packs I'm playing. I haven't decided what I'm doing with my main all the mods playthrough yet. I still haven't even figured that out. I really should get back on that because Minecraft is a fun game. Do whatever I want in it, really. Yeah.
Ah, Your Excellency.
That's me.
The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand.
I'm sure.
Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
Yeah,
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions.
I would like to point out,
May
I
the
said try.
Enlightened
I'm not
assist
making
you in
any
this holy
promises,
quest,
dear
Your
lady.
Excellency.
Oh, hold on. We got other things to talk about.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
So you see, Bastion of Ordo Luminous.
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminous. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
Huh.
What? Where did you hear such things?
From the natives themselves, Mother Cardinal. But surely Bishop Domitius will be able to tell us more about it.
This is nothing but a web of lies that those pagan natives invented to harm us, Your Eminence.
I don't think
There's
that's true,
nothing
my
here
guy.
that could...
Enough, Domitius. If the natives are complaining to the congregation about the exactions of the Inquisition, it is our duty to intervene.
In that case, we should act
tell me.
fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know
Okay,
all the details
okay.
of this
I
matter,
like
will you
the
agree
diplomatic
to lead
approach.
my troops?
You want
Huh?
me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the enlightened will guide you in this
That's a
terrible task.
rather dramatic step, giving command.
Domitius, if I find out you had anything to do with this,
Wow.
you will pay for it with your life.
You're giving command of your troops to what?
If that is the case, then it would
To a foreign diplomat? I'm so lost as to the decision making of that one, but okay. What is? Well, since I'm here, that's a main. That guy's part of the main quest. So let me grill him before I leave. Yeah, I think about it. Get the talking done before I leave.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir
Yeah,
de
what's
Sardet,
up?
emissary of the congregation.
Okay, whatever.
The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us.
What do you mean?
I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
So about the knot.
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves
And
under
yet,
cloak of
we all
mystery.
need them.
The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to
Why are you
top it
saying
all
nature
off,
like it's disgusting?
this is where it stings. We suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The
point?
only logical reason is
Well,
that
they could also be just
are
thrown
at its
overboard
origin,
immediately.
calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
That-
Anything
Very,
else?
yeah, good, very diplomatic, man. Wow, that's I mean, even for an Inquisition, that's a bold claim. But okay. I think I gotta up the mouth sensitivity. Let me do that very quickly. I just see that my mouth really isn't opening for some things, which, you know, is not ideal. Let me bump the mouth sensitivity a little bit. That's better, I think. Then I will change some. Change some of the input functions. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Around here somewhere. That's eyes. Did I pass it? I might have passed. Nope, nope. There it is. Actually, no, that's better. Let me just mess with the sensitivity and not worry about the parameters right now, because the parameters might actually make it worse. That should be fine for the time being, actually. Cool. Good enough for me. And move back. All right. What do you mean? What's wrong with the audio this time? Whatever. And at this point, I think there's a mission to talk with one of the camps. Or is that somewhere else? Oh, question the commander. Since that has a... Oh, since that's pulling double duty, let me go ahead and not worry about that till I come back. But for now, I guess we will go... Despite me not personally liking Delame, more specifically the Inquisition, I think I'm going to back them for the time being. Because they didn't try and kill me. At least not to my knowledge. Well, I mean, for sure, the leader hasn't tried to kill me. That I should say. That's a pretty... I feel like that's a pretty important distinction to make, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's always rogue factions, so like, if some random, or not random, but if someone other than the village chief tried to pull that, I wouldn't be as upset, but since the village chief tried to kill me, I'm a little salty about it. Okay, so I guess she's not giving me command of her troops, but Queen Guard, which is fine, because they seem to be like the independent faction of warriors, essentially.
It's blocked.
Thanks. Where am I going? Well, if it's blocked, then how do I... Huh? Well, then how do I get in there? Is it downstairs? Is that the problem? Do I have to go outside before I do any of this? What's going on here? No, it's definitely upstairs. Let's go in the other door then, I can guess. If I can even get to the other door. It's weird how the door is blocked. I don't know, this looks like the better place to go. Alright, that's fine. And here's the quartermaster.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
Apparently I'm going to be given some troops to command, as per the Mother Cardinal, or Cardinal Mother.
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminous built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
We really should be cleaning up our own mess,
It
to
was
be
high
fair.
time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. But do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And... Soldiers! The Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of His Excellency, Desade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of His Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the enlightened.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we head out now? Is that what's happening here? Seems to be the most reasonable course of action to take, I suppose. Yeah, I mean... Despite, you know, the natives, I'm sure, would want to take, you know, revenge on their own behalf. This really is something we should clean up on our own. Kind of ensure, you know, blood doesn't get any worse. As in, like, you know, bad blood and such. Because if we let the natives do this on their own, kind of the cycle of violence is just going to continue. But if we manage to stomp out this, I'm going to call them rogue faction of Inquisitors, even though most of the Inquisitors suck, but you know, Yeah, if we manage to put an end to it, we should be able to, um, convince the natives to, they wronged you. Our responsibility to put them down. We've done it. Please don't escalate this any further. At least I'm hoping. Pulling on the fact that they I don't know, tried to kill me earlier, and they seem to respect me as a warrior now at the very least. So there's that, I guess. More bandits over there, yeah. Yeah, let's see
We're
what we got.
almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Yeah,
Yes,
why not?
let's.
I could go a
Our
little
men
bit
are
quicker.
ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the
At least
element
I
of
hope they should
surprise.
be.
Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
Do I have to look for one, or they're just gonna bring
So
me to it?
this is the place where the Ordo Luminous stain their hands with blood.
Honestly, that's a nice
May
way
they
of putting
be
it, I'm
struck
sure.
by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you're all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed, an excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
She sounds
We're
so
ready,
unsure
Your
about it.
Excellency.
In that
Were you
case,
just
conduct the
nervous?
assault as soon as you're in position.
I'm not too delegate. I guess that makes sense. Wrong button. Okay, so it said sneak into the camp, but like, don't think that's technically possible. Can I take one out by sneaking? I sure can. Boy, howdy, is that a fancy ability. Oh, that's good. I like that. Can I open this, or is it blocked? Probably blocked, isn't it? Yeah. Or is it because I'm crouching? Nope, it's blocked. Okay. Nothing lootable over here. Because I got 2 guards. Can I slip in before he starts seeing me? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, nuts. Okay, that would be why they got magic. All right, enough of this shit.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Well, I got the ability. Oh, I didn't even. They're just buffing themselves at this point. That's not the father. That's wrong.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
Okay, so it just said defeat. Okay, so stealth wasn't exactly a requirement. I wasn't going for a requirement anyways, but it would have been good. Okay. Nope, wrong button once again. B is the button I want. Well,
Protect me in this battle.
and having the father around here makes it kind of difficult, as he dresses identically to pretty much
We
all these
intervened
people.
quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these.
Well, the keys are probably on some of these people. I mean, if not, probably lockpick it. Oh no, pick 3? God no. There's the keys. What's this? Okay.
Yeah, the registry is registered with the captains who were or are still detained in the camp. There are no names, only short descriptions and an estimation of their age. It also describes the way they were treated and whether they were converted or returned to Dolly. The latter are by far the most numerous.
That's unfortunate. Good to know, though. Use key.
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
I doubt there's anything to loot in there. Let's see. Defeat Inquisition inside camp. Find evidence against the Order of Luminous. So there's probably more evidence somewhere around here. Let's see if I can stealth more. Thought that was an enemy right by the door. It's like, well, that sucks. All right. I really hope I can. Oh, speak with Worker.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
So here's the thing. I don't think they would be very happy with what I'm doing here, man. You know what? I've already, fired off gunshots. I don't think there's any illusions of me being... hello.
Protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
That poison because of me.
Careful, my child.
Boy, how does that magical effect have a lot of damage? Yeah, that like push ability, the like force push ability that they have is I think that's what's doing me in most of the time. More evidence, I presume.
List of inquisitors involved in the secret camp is the book probably intended for the camp guards. List all the inquisitors who have the right to enter the secret camp. And then what Father Claudius is in here, along with many other names of which are unknown to you. It's certainly interest of the Cardinal Cornelia.
Sure, I'm sure it would. He doesn't seem too keen on the activities of the Inquisition, at least publicly facing. Right. Excuse me. I assume this is the last room I'll find people. Hello there, bud.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh man, there. So that's gotta be like a buff ability or something. There. Not for your shit.
Our enemies.
Alright, sound like plus flag. Feel better doing that.
I think that was the
Yo.
last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe.
I'm just trying to collect ability or my leftover bomb residue apparently. Before I grab that, let me check if there's anything else to loot. Apparently not. Alright.
Art of Luminous account book. the secure Book of the Soul, spendings of the Order Luminous invading those related to the secret camp, its construction, and its operation cost.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are
And
still
hope-
some prisoners there.
And hope the natives haven't attacked, because that would be awkward. Just go out the front door, I guess. Oh. Like, they got some work done. Damn. Far be it from me to leave the spoils of war behind. They ain't gonna take it. Ooh, Inquisition ceremonial armor? That looks nice. Oh my god, I got something in my eye. Ah! There's a mine? That makes me uncomfortable. Are they doing slave, like, forced labor? That's just not cool, man. Okay, I feel like after saying that, that would drastically underplace forced labor. Forced labor is really bad, just to be clear. Doesn't just, you know, it's not encompassed by, that's man. Alright, up your shenanigans there, buddy.
These prisoners have been dead for days.
Oh.
There's no one left to set.
Yep,
Let's
forced
get out
labor.
of here.
Yep, of course they were. That is never a pretty sight to see. I say that as I'm looting the corpses of the people I just killed. Let's get out of here, though. This isn't the way out. Well, I mean, I guess on the bright side, the father's getting an armor upgrade. Because I'm not gonna wear this heavy armor. Or,
How did the battle go for you?
hold on.
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations.
Good.
And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this
I
is
would be
done,
careful,
you
however.
can return to your garrison. And do not worry, the Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Wasn't Mel saying something before that cutscene happened, and now I've just completely lost it. It is what it is. That's back towards the camp. That's not helpful. Did I already discover that camp? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just run back. Talk a little bit. So, I've briefly talked about it in past streams, mostly talking about when I've been congested. So I've been putting together Warhammer models recently, 40k specifically. I've mostly been doing it because I like the painting aspect of it. I haven't found anyone to actually play a tabletop game with me, so it's more just a painting hobby thing right now. But as I was getting into it, I realized why not kind of, since I pretty much have all the equipment to do so, why not you know, record some of it and put together some videos about it. I mean, I'm not super advanced in painting. I don't know terribly much about, you know, like profit technique and all that. But I figured, hey, I might be able to make something out about that, since I don't really do videos. I just kind of do live stream stuff, which I was talking about in the past. That's more just to kind of get better at speaking, more than anything else. Like, I don't really have a plan to make anything more out of these streams. But you know, the painting, it's a nice hobby to get me out from behind screens. Yeah, I from like videos I've seen, I haven't really seen like any VTubers do it. And clearly, I mean, it wouldn't be super high quality, mostly because I'm not super good. I'm not terrible at painting, but I'm not like super great at it. But I feel like bringing the aspect of VTuber, which is big at this given juncture, and mixing that with, you know, model painting stuff, I think that might be, trying to integrate those two might be kind of cool. I could be way off base, but I haven't really started doing it yet, so I suppose time will tell on that. But I've kind of got all the stuff set up. Like I have 3D printer, so what I'm gonna do is I printed a mount for my phone, which I'll do, you know, the recording of the miniatures on, and the mount fits over a microphone boom arm. That'll give me good top-down shots, and I can move it to get me other shots as well. I had an extra boom arm laying around, to put that to good use too. I kind of had thought about this when I got lucky and found a Chainbreaker lance set on eBay for a pretty good price. I already painted up the armature helverins, so I'm gonna start the process on my Warglaze, which I'm now realizing I did the priming process without actually without documenting that, so I should probably get on that tomorrow, actually, now I think about it. But anyways, starting on that and then transitioning into other models to try and, you know, find my way through it, see how that goes, and trying to integrate the whole VTubing thing. Before I get to her, I think what I'm gonna do is when I have like footage of me painting, I will have I will either do a secondary recording of me with my full-on model talking about something, or do a live kind of thing. I haven't decided yet with my GIFTuber character art, because that doesn't require tracking. That's just triggered by a voice. So like if I want to do a live kind of thing, that would be kind of where I would do it. But if I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and, you know, just record no audio, and then just record video of me doing the painting process, and then come back and do like narration and stuff, but with, you know, my model, you know, talking about things instead of like floating head kind of deal. Anyways, that's kind of be my plan for like video type content I'm gonna make, because like I said, the only thing I really do on this channel is the live streams, but I want to have kind of recorded video stuff, and then I can incorporate that into shorts and all that. But yeah, anyways, go ahead and report to the Mother Cardinal about everything.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
It's what I can do for you. So about the attack.
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis' camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Domitius, you will have to answer for the actions of your order on this island.
Your Eminence, I assure you that...
That what?
Enough. There will be an investigation. I hope that I will not discover that you were involved in this matter. In any case, you will have to explain your inability to control your own men. But please continue, Your Excellency.
The guards served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Teleme as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother
I mean,
Cardinal.
it's kind of already going that direction, I'm sorry to say, but... Okay. Trouble with Father Lucius. Okay. Yeah, so let's finish up these side quests before I continue on with the main quest. So let's head back to the village. I think at this point I'm just gonna fast travel back to it. Yeah, back to the miniature painting thing. I've really been enjoying it, and I've got some stuff I've been experimenting with, like army painter speed paints. I've actually really been enjoying those. It makes my life so much easier because I'm not terribly good at shading, and that if you do the prep work correctly, it makes that kind of thing infinitely easier. I'm still kind of working out the best way to apply it, because a lot of the times my work ends up a little like body in places. I mean, the paint job still looks good, and I've been experimenting with battle damage with my Imperial Knights, because I feel like people make them and they look crisp and clean and pristine. But the idea that I had for this army, it just didn't really work, and like the size of these machines, I feel like it's impossible, except for like when they first sent out into battle after they've been repaired, it would be pristine. The size of these things, they would always have damages, and like in my mind, that's how it works. So I wanted to experiment with that. But I will kind of, oh, excuse me. I'll kind of explain my thought process behind that in that video. But like, the idea is like it's the quote unquote lore for the Imperial Knight army that I'm building. It's a free blade army. You know, I would take, if I actually play the game, I would take, you know, rules of a house that I like, Imperial Knight house that I would like, as long as they all have like the same color coordination. Most people don't really care what's going on, but like the lore that I'm kind of thinking of in my head to you know, build a narrative for them, it's a entirely free blade army, so that would contribute to them being more run down than most Imperial Knight. Yeah, back to the game.
What do you seek?
I'm talking about with the Red Suns. What?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors
and
set the camp's prisoners free.
Okay.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
No, that
That's
had nothing
not
to do
it.
with it.
I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Teleme here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen. And
Well,
you
then
have
why
proven
did I lose
an
reputation?
ally. I thank you for your help
That
on
makes
Almanawi.
sense.
From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust.
I do.
From this day forward, you are a
Apparently not,
garant of our clan. Anything more?
+4 reputation. Okay, cool. Good. I think I already
I
asked
need
you
to be
about that, so I'll go.
Wow,
Ooh, I
I'm
level up.
sick.
Sick. Alright, let's see what we got. Was I saving up for something? I can't remember. I can dodge a second time. That's right. Pick unstables more. One-handed, long blades. I was more sticking with one-handed because that's just better for me. Oh, that's my shoulder hitting the mic. I was like, why is that moving? I don't think I was saving for anything, but since I have an ability that relies on Fury now more often than not, let's just go with the Fury generally. Works for me. All right, well, while I'm in the menu, let's go to the father section. Okay. That's just a straight up upgrade. Like his poison resistance. Let's just give you the straight up upgrade. Makes sense. Alright. I feel like I want to upgrade this armor before I give it to you, just so I don't forget. So let's keep that in hand. I can't upgrade the helmet, right? No. Okay. That's fine. Saint Matthias necklace. I don't think I can wear that, so I'll Let me check really quick. Oop, Desarde. Yeah, it requires willpower. I'll keep it around for now. Don't need to give him anything terribly good. Let me. I think everything else that I give him before that should be upgraded. Let me double check though. Yeah, that needs an upgrade. And the bishop pants, they don't need upgrades, but I would like them to be upgraded before I give them to him. It just makes more sense to me that way. Okay. Let's do Trouble in Eden, I guess. And then on the way, we'll talk to the father about whatever he's got going on. Or is this in the same map? If it's in the same map, I will stop by it's in the same map. Alright, I'll stop by the camp first and talk to the father about his whatever idea he's got. And then while I'm at it, I will upgrade his I will upgrade his armor before I give it back. Before I like upgrade him. Alright, so if I do this, I think I need to gather companions. Right? Yeah.
Have you considered my proposition?
What was it again?
What was it again, precisely?
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Okay.
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that
So you're
sort?
asking me to dig up dirt on the
Everyone
Mother
has
Cardinal
nasty
for you?
little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelius.
It's weird that you're asking me to do this, but okay.
Very well. Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Mateus.
You want me to what?
They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk.
Yeah.
The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well.
That
And
doesn't
if we
really
want to be
inspire
sure to
me with a
pass
lot of
without being
confidence, man.
noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Okay. Nice, friendly. I'll just... actually... Let's have Kurt on the team. I feel like having Ciora around for this part is probably not a good idea. Okay, let's see what I can do for this guy. Alright, so that's probably already got... Ooh, I can do the blue upgrades now. I should upgrade my own stuff while I'm at it. So what does this give him? Oh wait, what does the shoulder give him currently? So it's a mix of the armor and balance. I mean, I might as well just do the mix. It's already pretty good, so I might as well just do the other mix of armored and balance, because why not? Okay, strap. He had lockpick on him, I think. Let's upgrade that for him. Why not? Cool. While I'm at it, that's ooh, I don't like how that's clipping, so I will Hmm. Ornate collar. When did that become an option? It gives me science. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay, so that one doesn't clip, so I might go with this one. That one clips still. That one also clips. Alright, so we'll go with this one because it doesn't clip. That's pretty much the only reason. Replace. Okay. Cool. And the shoulders. Which one do I have currently? Sturdy. So that does a mix. This one puts balance as a premium. So let me do the defense one as a premium, or armor as the premium. That's not bad. That one wouldn't be bad either, but it looks it's clipping a bit in the back. That just gives me a little bit of a strap. Okay, let's do that one. Yeah, balances out the other one very nicely. Okay, so that raises my science by 1. Science and poison resistance. Elemental and vigor. Vigor and magic resistance. Okay, let's just do the... I don't really know what I need science for, but yeah, let's just upgrade that one. Why not? Oh, I got a ruby back. Nice. Alright. That's looking good. I like that. Okay. Old serene gloves is what I have on currently. Or what I usually have on. Let's just do the upgraded version. Armor and balance mix. Usually it wouldn't clip, so that would be fine. Bracers and van bracers. Yeah, we'll just do the upgraded version. Why not? Okay. Boots. So I'll do the Inquisitor's gloves for the father. And I feel like I should... Should I also go for the mixed one? And just kind of have it basic-like? Yeah, I don't like how that one looks. Yeah, the finger on that one's kind of like right there. It's not a big fan of that either. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of plates and gaunt. I mean, not bad. It was not great either. We'll just go with the mix. That's fine. Very basic, but it's whatever. Okay, well, we're giving him the bishop boots, clearly. Because he's the father. That's a mixed one. That doesn't look very good. What's a premium balance? What's premium armor? So he's very heavily armored, so I kind of like that. Yeah, sure. Alright, and while I'm here, we will just do the upgraded version of what I have. Easy. Alright, that should be pretty much... Well, while I'm here, let's recycle the old stuff. Oop, not what I wanted. Recycle that. Recycle that. I mean, at this point, I can also recycle green stuff. I get plenty of blues and stuff now. while I'm at it, let's upgrade what I got. So armor damage is what I have. Okay. And my sword. Brass guard is armor damage. Oh, that adds. Okay. Physical and theory gen. I already got plenty of. I think Oh no. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah. We'll do armor damage. That's fine, and the pommel. So physical damage upgrade for the pommel. Good mix. Physical damage. There we go. Balance. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Works for me. Well, I can recycle that actually. Okay. Let me double check on how many greater potions. I think at this point I should be making greater potions. Or major. Okay, so I have 11 and I'm just kind of using up what health potions I have now. Yeah, that's fine. Decent on ammo, but let me make like 5 more sets just to make sure I'm all good. And then alchemical preparations. 6, 4, and I'm right for now, yeah. Okay. Moving on then. Now that we're all dripped out again. I mean, for most of the stuff, I just kind of upgraded what I had, going along the same track that I had before, except for areas that, you know, it was very clearly clipping. Just decided, I mean, I don't see it much during gameplay, except for, you know, cutscenes or dialogue. You know, those are rather important. So I might as well have my character look good when I can. Okay. Oh, there's another one that didn't attack us. Okay. That's not very helpful. Might as well break everything I got. Or that they I should say. Yeah, I noticed. Thanks. Okay, that usually lunges me towards the target. Oh. Okay. A lot of damage. It always concerns me a bit when I loot animals and find bile. I really want to know why I'm picking that up. One of those mysteries that the world may never know. That owl was right. Please don't attack me, bat things. I hate you so much. Oh. Absolute worst. This exact reason. Do I have any?
I can't hold on much longer. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
We need something to engulf our enemies, because man, are they just the worst. Okay. Alright, not playing around anymore. I hate these bat things with a passion. They're just the worst. You would think something sleeping in a tree wouldn't come down to attack us, but no. Gotta be a pain in my ass, don't they? Oh, so you're telling me this isn't a campsite? Could have fooled me. Alright. That's a campsite, however. And so where? Oh, this is Eden. That's right. What's this about?
What an astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about.
Mm-hmm.
The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
I wouldn't say all that's left.
Contract destroyed it. Glun's nest. Beggars of where Glun's adult and nest north and be cautious if you need to follow the road to the northeast or go into the bushes. Or would be offered to whoever destroys this nest, we can supply you with traps. Contract the traveler's grave. And feel the better nature of travelers on the road. My brother decided to explore and never returned. If any of you were to find his bones, please dig a grave for him soon, that he may rest in peace. He must still have his fine curse on him. I would be happy to leave it to you as a reward.
Okay. Well, first things first. Even though that... Well, I got the quests, but they don't... Ah, missions. I should probably do these, shouldn't I? Can I track them? I guess I can't track them. That's part of the problem. Anyways. Oh, that's a grand building.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
What about those stolen tablets?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further
bang up
in the
job they were
village
doing.
with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have
What's
wanted
that?
to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Okay.
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you.
If anything
Goodbye.
goes wrong, of course,
May the
name
enlightened
the other
always
person.
keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to
Me
settle
too,
here.
man.
It all seems a bit too convenient.
That's
If
what
we
I'm
find
saying.
out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Doubtful. While I'm thinking about it, put on my nice fancy new gloves. And go ahead and get the father ripped out as well. Bam. Boom. Fire to that. Ba-da-ba, boom. Perfect. Looking good there. Alright. Let's go talk to the leader of the theologians then. See what they have to say for themselves. Who are those people? Learn about the story of Eden? Oh, let's talk to the
Hello.
The
The
sister
Mother
first.
Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
I'm sure. Well, tell
I
me
talked
about
to
the
Father
tablets then. Here's
Justinius.
the point.
He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Okay. So in your opinion, who are the suspects for the theft?
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Okay, so at least you gave me a list of suspects rather than just purely blaming it on the quote-unquote heretic. So where were the tablets?
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Maybe you didn't need to. So who's guarding them, though?
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly,
Apparently.
it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
I make no promises. So how did Eden's creation come about?
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
So how did the natives react to you coming here?
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Probably not
Most of them were not in
fantastic if I had to
favor of us
guess.
living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were
Rightfully
even more
so, for the most
protests
part.
once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Can you blame them? Well, with those suspicions, any confrontations happen?
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene.
Ooh,
The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This
Progress, I
information will
suppose.
certainly prove to be useful.
I'm not sure it will, but okay.
Thank you. I will let you work.
Yeah, work by standing there, apparently. What is on my tasks? Investigate the theft. Learn about the story of Eden. Well, that's okay. Was this the place they were talking about? Definitely looks like where it would have been told. Well, hold on, let's just go in order and talk to the people first. We'll knock two birds out with one stone. Talk to Brother Virgil here because he was the guy who was supposed to be on vigil.
Desade. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
What exactly were these tablets?
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What exactly happened on the night of the theft?
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
You have windows? Do you have any suspects?
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Are you sure about that?
Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Right, but if they, prove something you think is true is false in reality, someone would probably want to cover that up. Or if you really wanted to seek knowledge, someone wouldn't hoard that for their own to be the first person to discover it. There are many reasons why one of your own would actually want to steal it. I keep hearing that the natives would probably want to do this. Thoughts?
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well,
yeah.
We conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter anyway?
Because
there were witnesses
the Mother
to the
Cardinal wanted me to do it.
We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified.
I don't know about that one.
The way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Yeah, he really wanted to be an inquisitor, but couldn't quite make the cut, probably. So, what's your... how did your arrival in Eden go?
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders.
Oh man, you sound like you would have been involved with the conversion camp if you could. Yeah, I've been digging into some of the Ordo Luminous's dirty work. You mean a mission with the natives, man?
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command
forceful conversion?
of Sister
What?
Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults
He is an
and
inquisitor,
convert
never
the
mind.
entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
No.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo Luminis. I did not expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt
That's a nice
everyone
way of putting
accepts
it. What's your relationship with the natives exactly?
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias. But they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually
I don't like your
made
intonation
some of
with
the inhabitants
educate.
of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually
Call me
left,
that pretty often.
and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Done talking to you anyways there, bud.
I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Alright. We'll get the story of Eden, and then we will go and check on the area where the stone tablets were kept. Maybe pick up some clues that they had left. That would be good.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Ask about. So how did the creation of this village come about?
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up.
I didn't
It was
think
built
so.
around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vigsenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage.
I can see where you think that was
saw it
part of your
as a
saint
sign.
then.
The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here
I
fit
mean,
the description of Saint
could be.
Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of
Love when my
peace
mom
and
freaks out when I
harmony
drink
which
water.
is
Looks so
described in the
goofy.
scriptures.
How did you manage the diversity of the people in the village?
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing.
Well, how do
By
you know he
living
converted
side
them?
by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
I know that you shouldn't live together, having completely different belief systems. Not out of the question. Yeah, how exactly is your relationship with the people, the natives are living within the village?
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
I suppose that's fair, actually.
To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who
Kinda.
stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
I mean, I guess that's fair, actually. But how? I would imagine those people left to neighboring villages. So how is your relationship with the neighboring villages?
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest.
That's not surprising
So
in any way.
We sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There is something strange here.
It often takes time for the people of the continent to get used to our paradise, but I am sure you will come to appreciate it.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine
I wonder how
blessing.
cult-like this place is. Probably very. That's probably downhill. They still can wear their traditional garb, so if it's not like it's not full-on conversion, so I guess there's that. They still let you wear the mask? That's surprising.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau.
Apparently.
I did not know that.
Me
what
neither.
do you want from me?
So about Eden.
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Yeah, fair enough. So how was the arrival of Taleme?
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Taleme, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
Weird how you just kind of accepted that, but okay. So I've heard some less than ideal conversions, air quotes implied, so how exactly did that take place?
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries.
Oh, okay, so it's more of a, yeah,
we
sure,
let
man.
them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone.
Wow, that's
Some of
pretty
the
naive of
things
them,
they
to
say
be
are
honest.
beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
That's not surprising that in the real world, I feel like places like Haiti and voodoo, they replaced for like the voodoo religion. Some of them like they changed some of their spirits and some of their I'm not sure if it's spirits or gods, but they replaced some of those figures with saints from Christianity when they were colonized by, I can't remember what country colonized them, but they replaced some of the idols from voodoo with Christian saints and all that, so they could still essentially still practice voodoo openly without being persecuted by essentially the Christian Inquisition. Kind of a cool real world connection that I vaguely know about. Anyways, so how did you guys find these tablets, by the way?
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
This is making more sense now, yeah. So, I mean, I heard your warriors left, but did they actually leave or did they kill them?
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No.
Huh?
I mourn those who died, of course.
I'd be a little annoyed.
But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
Yeah, for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not
yeah,
savages,
okay, that makes
nor
sense.
monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
Yeah, that high bar, my guy. That's really smart, actually.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Okay,
I
that
knew
was
that the story would be more
weirdly
complex than we've
accusatory.
been told.
I find it regrettable that my colleagues aren't more honest when it comes to history. Nothing solid has ever been built on lies.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you know what they say. Those who do not know history are doomed to repeat it. So if you continuously hide history like this, it's gonna happen again and again. Just saying. Let's go investigate where the tablets were stolen. I imagine it's in the building I went into at first, or it's the one Brother Virgil's next to. Okay, no, it was the one I went into. I shouldn't know what I was looking for, so I didn't progress that section of the quest. Oh, the thing directly in front of me.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
I can't believe it.
And
This
there's some
brother Virgil is
artifacty
unforgivably
shadows, man.
neglectful. Idiot must have fallen asleep and then our thieves only had to take the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what
Or
happened.
he took it.
But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
It has to be someone in the village. If we find them, there's a chance we can retrieve the relics.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still
Could
have
be.
allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is
Again.
close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
I mean, is it really out of the question that someone Unless that's not an openable window. And then it wouldn't be out of the question that someone got into the window. I'm just saying. And there's an easy way to get on the roof right there. Far be it from me to tell someone to do B&E. For those who don't know, B&E is breaking and entering. Which is, in fact, illegal. Hey Chief, I'm back. Got a quick question for you.
You have returned on Almanawi.
Uh-huh.
Do you need something else?
I sure do. So, about the stolen tablets.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
What?
Really?
You do?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
He doesn't seem very
You may be
convinced.
right, but you may also be wrong.
Definitely does stuck him. You're very cryptic about this. Let's give him the old diplomat run around.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer.
And I'm not a fan of
I
them
do not
either,
want to
so.
break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the
Good for
name
you,
of
honestly.
the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests,
Yeah.
why would she
It's
betray
probably
them now?
because she wanted to
Her son
to go
is
wherever
one
they
of
want
the
to.
warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
True. Hey, I mean,
I have to go.
I don't think I can
Like
convince my mom
so
to
many
commit theft
others.
for me. Huh. Well, let's go have a conversation. Hopefully we can just convince her to just get him back, and that'll be that. But something tells me it's not that simple. I suppose we will find out here in a second, won't we?
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
Let's not go straight in guns blazing. Let's kind of ease into it. Ask her about Lur, which I assume is her son.
What can you tell me about Lair, your former
Oh,
leader?
Lur?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village.
Yeah, he was
But I
stuck
think
between
the
a
mind
rock and an
shakes
inquisition.
made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Well, so did you take the tablets?
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So
Well,
what
you
do
did
you
just
want from
admit to
me?
stealing them. Other that her help would allow these to be spared. Yeah, really. I mean, I can just go get the tablets, bring them back. I won't have to hurt anyone. But if the Inquisition finds out about this, they're gonna go in, magic ablazing. It's not gonna be good. It's better just for me to solve this problem for everyone.
The only means of alleviating the situation with Teleme is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with
Don't take the
traps.
path on the left.
And
Got it.
please, Do not hurt my son.
I don't plan on it. I'll tell you that much. Because honestly, a lot of this is just one big shitty situation that, truthfully, I don't want any part of. However, this is a video game, not D&D, so I don't have much of a choice. I'm also a diplomat. I guess it's technically in my job description. What? Okay. Ooh. So it is my ultimate. I call it an ultimate just because I don't know what else to call it, but you get the point. That was better than expected. Nice. Take everything. I really need to sell items here soon. Oh, so don't take the path on the left. What does that mean exactly? So I take the right path. Is this the right path? Or is this just another way to... Okay, that's just another way to get into, like, this section. Good lord. Alright. Here we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, they're not taking... Did I miss my bomb? Is that what happened? Alright, back up. Yeah, I noticed. So let's do major health potion, 1-to-1. Good. And we throw. Alright. Keep moving. Let's just... Oh boy. That, well, they hurt a lot more than I expected them to. Okay, note to self. Things with horns. Avoid if possible. I did kind of instigate that fight, but I don't think I would have been able to get past them without doing this. Okay, so it said beyond the stone circle, which I assume is that. Do not take the left path. Do I go this way? No, that's just another area leading to it. However, there is a camp right here, so I might as well set it up and finish this area. There, up we go. Save really quick. So this is where we go. I would imagine I'll get a triggered voice line to remind me.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In that case, we should avoid taking the left path.
Yep.
If I remember correctly what that woman said, it's booby-trapped.
She did in fact say that, and I think I saw like the smoke of the trap going there. Though, I feel like my character is a trap expert because, you know, before I had the files, or vials, one of the two, where I had my bombs to throw, I would have to set up traps, and that was a big way I did damage at the beginning. So I feel like I built this character as kind of like, you know, an educated engineer, so, you know, firearms, traps, bombs, that kind of stuff. Huh. Yep. They're all set up right here, nice and neat.
There, we found them. Now all that's
Here
left to
we
do
go.
is to return to Eden.
At least that's the hope. I could probably just run past them, right? Yeah. Cool. Well, that makes it easier. Makes it faster. Nut. I shouldn't have done that. You know what? Just for my own sanity, I really don't want them accidentally killing them, and I don't know of a way to control them. So I'm just gonna reload the save. It probably
found them.
considered cheating, but
Now
I
all
don't
that's
care.
left to do is to return to Eden.
No, I'm surprised those people could trigger from me running past them behind this giant stone outcropping. Or, like, hill. Oh, I guess they could... Oh. Yeah, they saw me right when I got about here. That would probably be why. I definitely miscalculated how large this, hill is? I don't know geography. Every time, dog. Okay, we should be good here. Perfect. Whoa! Lovely.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
But yeah, you showing
think
up
so.
really wouldn't help.
I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now. He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
That would indeed be wiser. Vengeance
sure
has no
would.
positive repercussions.
I mean, it may be better, but it's kind of shitty that he has to essentially abandon, you know, the clan he grew up in. Which, I mean, I suppose that's the best option when you come down to it, but, like, doesn't make it any better, in my opinion. But, it is what it is, I guess. I can't do much about it. Ooh. Anything cool in here? No, just invisible wall brush. Alright. Well, let's give the tablets back. And I will probably need to report back to Mother Cardinal. If I had to guess.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft.
Yeah,
The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
That's right. Shift the
In any
blame.
case, you would do well to keep a better watch on your discoveries
the
in the
blame.
future. You should also pay more attention to those who share this village with you. This theft would never have happened had you truly been in harmony with the natives.
You
But that is
certainly are,
precisely
dude.
what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future.
Clumsy?
You really were a great help.
The leader
I would
describes
be most
this
grateful if you agreed
violent.
to continue helping us.
I might come
Dude.
back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition.
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Hopefully less violent. Possible? That'd be fantastic. Wait for the results of research. Huh. I guess I don't have to go to the Mother Cardinal. could head back and search your apartments really quick. But I think I will go ahead and do that next time. Getting closer to our mark, and after that week break, I'm still kind of not 100% on my back, so I think at this point, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it there for today. So, yeah. Like I said earlier, if you are at all interested, keep an eye out for some miniature painting videos in the future. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Maybe I'll see some of y'all next time.